Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. My email in the description below is your concierge service. Pricing on this or any Watchbox watch, email me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we're discussing a 2021 model year launch, 39.5 millimeters in stainless steel from the Elegance collection. This is the Grand Seiko High Beat GMT SBGJ251 Shunbun, part of the Seasons series that launched in 2019 and continues through 2021. This model celebrates a verdant spring with a gloriously green dial. The case, 39.5 millimeters in steel, is 14.4 millimeters thick, 47 millimeters from lug to lug tip, and 50.4 millimeters from end link to end link. It has a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see it wears well. I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. It is thin enough to fit underneath the cuff. It's not a thin watch, but you can see how sloped the bezel and the sapphire are, so they do accommodate a tight sleeve. The watch is beautifully made, sits secure, and folks, you don't need to pay multiples of retail to get a great luxury GMT. Forget about the Rolex, go straight for Grand Seiko, and this Shunbun has your name on it. 2021, beautifully made inside and out, with a lot more tangible handcraft than you'll find on any Rolex. Now, taking a quick look at the bracelet, you can see that it is a 3-link design with polished intermediates. There's a little bit of a rolled bevel on the shoulder of the links. The shoulders feature polished outer faces, screw-fixed removable links. We have half links on both sides, so you can micro-size this bracelet for a secure fit. We have a single fold deployant and a twin trigger release, so it's quite secure when closed. The watch features the case evocative of the original 1960 Grand Seiko. That's what the Elegance collection means. It's a retro-inflected dress watch. You can also see that this mirrored case is optically flawless. This is the Zaratsu tin plate polishing method, whereby the artisan holds the case to be finished directly against a spinning tin plate on a Zalitz machine. It takes about 3 years to master this art, and you can see it truly is mirrored as my yellow phone case is reflected in the side. This is a hand-finished case, truly hand-finished, not something you will find on a Rolex GMT. 30 meters water resistant, so it is a dress watch, not an aquatic sports watch, but it is a sporty dress watch. A lovely cambered sapphire designed to look like the plexiglass on the original Grand Seiko. The dial is green and lush, featuring dial furniture that's been finished by hand against micrometric diamond-tipped milling tools. That's how we get this break between polished and satinated features, as well as the sharp creases that separate these facets. It is very impressive. Hand-finished case, hand-finished dial components from the outside in, indices all the way to the hands. There's a gold 24-hour hand that indicates the 24-hour format second time zone. The local time is in 12-hour format. I have the ability to set that local time. As you can see, the watch is still ticking, nothing else is being disrupted. I can drive the date forward or backwards, depending on whether I'm traveling east or west. Pull the crown out again to its final stop, and now you've activated hacking seconds functions. You could set everything in sync. This is the setting mode for setting the GMT. Push that back in. We have caliber 9S86, a high beat movement, 36,000 vibrations per hour, 10 beats per second, like a Zenith El Primero. It results in potentially higher accuracy and a smoother sweeping seconds hand. Grand Seiko guarantees this movement to run no worse than -3 + 5 seconds per 24 hours. Remember, a COSC Swiss chronometer based on the ISO 3159 can deviate by 6 seconds gained and 4 seconds lost per day. This is more exacting. Turn it all over. We have that caliber 9S86, 37 joules adjusted in 6 positions. Most companies, even those adjusting chronometers, will leave either the crown up or the crown down position unadjusted, and they'll pack all of the deviation, that is the timing crap, into that one untested position. Grand Seiko tests in 6 standard positions: crown left, crown right, dial up, dial down, crown up, crown down, so inaccuracy has no place to hide. And the movement is built, adjusted, and when the time comes, serviced by a Grand Seiko watchmaker, so hands are touching just about every part of this watch. And it has a 55-hour power reserve, which is superior for a high beat movement. Generally, they have a lot less because a high beat rate eats up a lot of energy. All of that, and they fit it in a beautifully sized case. Reach out to T Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.